Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into the energies around you right now and their potential implications in the future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that messages go both ways, energies go both ways. So please take these messages as they resonate to you. Let's start with how you are feeling right now, the main energy around you, and what's coming up for you, and how it's going to evolve in the near future. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the moon. And what this card is telling me is that the messages that we're going to receive in this reading, they're going to have perhaps two different meanings. There is a side of the message that you see, something that is clearly shown to you, but there is also a dark side that you don't see. Dark, in this case, doesn't have to be bad. It's just something that you are not able to see right away. We're going to look into messages that will have a meaning on the surface and a meaning underneath the surface. So let's see what that is going to be about. Let's start with how you're feeling right now. So, to be honest with you, looking at these two cards, I do believe that this energy right here belongs to someone who is actually looking towards you. We have Strength reversed and Four of Cups. Usually when this card is upright, what you have is someone very confident, someone who is also able to be patient because they know that something is going to happen. They know that they're going to soon see whatever it is that they're looking for, and they're going to achieve what they have set their mind to. And so timing in that case is not too important because eventually, you know what, this is going to happen. But right here, this person is clearly insecure about how this situation is going to proceed. And so what we see here is someone who is starting to think that this is not going to happen, and they're starting to become really impatient. In fact, with the next card, Four of Cups, you do get a sense about what this person is actually feeling right now. The Four of Cups shows someone who knows that there is more to come, and they are waiting for it. And in the meantime, they're just getting very frustrated. There is nothing else that it's catching their attention. They're just focused on one specific thing, on one specific person in this case, which is you, and they want more. You know, what I'm getting from this card is that this person is perhaps waiting for you to reach out, for you to give them a sign that this is going to happen, or that this connection is going to happen once again. And so right here, they're sitting there, they have those cups, but they're mostly empty. And they know that they have the container, but they don't have the content. And this is getting them very frustrated. And the more they wait, the more impatient they're getting right here. They're really much focused on what they don't have, and until they have it, it's going to be like this. So let's see what the main energy is here and what's coming towards you. Very interesting. So first of all, we have a message. I thought that this was going to happen. You see strength, the passion, connected to this Page of Wands. Once again, passion as well, action. This person is going to send a message, and this message is going to be filled with passion. Now, why do we say that? It doesn't mean that you will actually read it through the words and through the things that they're going to tell you that it has passion, but the content definitely does have it. And the reason being is because they might say something that feels out of line. They might say something that feels a little desperate, but you're not understanding yet what this message is really about. Now, what I see with the Two of Pentacles is a message that connects to the moon. Now I understand the double meaning of something. You see that right here, They are telling you something via text, perhaps, but they mean something else. There is a something they're hiding here, and they're in the middle of the two elements, trying to keep balance, trying to not let you see what's really going on. This up here almost looks like a moon. And to me, this is what it's really going on here. Looking at this card and looking at the overall context, what I'm sensing is that this person might send you a message and then tell you that the message was not meant for you. I do believe that because they're being impatient and they're really wanting to connect with you in a way or another, they're going to do it themselves without really letting you know that that was their intent. Now, the cards can see beyond that. I do believe that if you know well this person, you will be able to see through it as well. But right here, there's definitely an attempt to tell you, oh, sorry, the message is for someone with a name similar to yours, something of that matter. But the funny thing is that you will notice that after that message comes in, message that maybe wasn't for you, now they're talking to you. Now they're starting a conversation. They're trying to connect with you. We've seen that before. So right here, two aspects, different aspects, two different elements. They are in the middle, trying to not let you see about one of them. The Five of Wands coming up next, to me, is really telling me that this person is extremely jealous. They do see, first of all, we have wands. We are back to that passion that we were talking about. And the reason why I keep mentioning passion is because that is something that usually is really good. You want to have passion in a connection whenever you are in front of someone who you really care about. But at the same time, that's an energy that can become toxic if it's not handled the right way. And this is a clear example of that. Right here, they really do believe that they have a ton of competition. Now, that could be true, but at the same time, they see way more than actually is there. They always think that you always receive messages, 10 messages every single minute from people wanting to be with you, to hang out with you, to just connect with you. And right here, they always feel as though they're not good enough. They always have to compete with the world in order to have your attention. This person is clearly thirsty for your attention. It's something that they need. And when they don't have it, the strength comes up reversed, which means that they get frustrated and they try anything that they can in order to get it back. Now, with the Five of Wands, we see also that if you are starting to talk about things, deeper things in these texts, in this conversation here, they are not really listening. Maybe they're asking questions about who you are with, who you're seeing, and everything that you will tell them. For example, you know what, I've just been with my best friend, I haven't seen anyone. They won't believe it. They are not really listening. They are coming in with a ton of passion. As we were saying, that could be a good thing or it can be a bad thing if it's not handled the right way. So this is what's coming up. Let's see how it's going to evolve in the near future. And here it is, the Six of Wands. 5 transitioning to the 6. Here you clearly see someone who needs validation, who wants to be on that stage with your spotlight on them so that you can always focus on them. You can just think about them and no one else. This is in a way exactly what they want from you, from this connection. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't have to be a bad thing. When you are with someone or you are interested in someone, you want their attention on you. They want them to focus on you, and you don't want to be with someone who's always distracted with other people or other things. But it comes to a balanced way to do that. If all you want is constantly attention on you, then we get again to the dark side of the wands, the dark side of passion in general. And so right here, this person will clearly tell you at some point that they want you to focus on them and to focus on the relationship between the two of you, the connection, even if it's not there yet, but at least to build one, to invest in one. Now, with the two of wands, again, more passion, but what I see here is that there is some sort of planning. They will let you know about something that they're planning to do, which usually with the two of wands is something that takes them out of their comfort zone. They're gathering strength here, preparing for action, and they are going to do something big here. And I'm really curious to see what this is, because usually when this card appears, you have a message that talks about, I have a million reasons why not to do this, but you know what? My heart is telling me to do it. My passion is telling me to go for it, and I am going to do it. So let's see what this is. Overall, expect a message from someone who will not admit that they actually purposely wanted to connect with you. They will try to change the meaning of that message a little bit. And eventually, though, the truth is coming up. The moon has a dark side, but eventually you will get to the light side, the one that is more clear. And it's not the sun yet, so there are still a lot of questions, but you're starting to see what this person really wants. So let's focus on how you feel towards them. Let's see what your intentions with this person would be. Let's see what are they planning here with the two of wands. What's coming up from their side, from their end, that might impact the connection itself. And let's see how this relationship can evolve in the near and distant future as well. If you would like to support the channel and hear the rest of the messages, just follow me in the extended video by clicking on the link down below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I have been sending out emails, so please check your spam folder as well. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. We see how right here you have such a beautiful magnetic presence to everyone around you, especially this person. We see how hard it is to resist a Scorpio, to resist you. They're clearly wanting to connect with you, and they want you to think of them as the one you want to be with, the one you want to build maybe a life with, a future with. So we will see what their intentions are at this point. But it's clear here that they're begging for your attention, and they are trying everything that they can, even if it's something that doesn't really show you how they feel, at least at first. Now, we see that this person has a tendency to be jealous, and they know that you have a lot of other options, honestly. So they always feel as though they have to compete with all of them. Now, we see down here how they're planning to do something. They're looking out the window, planning to do something, maybe come to you, something that will definitely make the two of you fully connect. Now, let's see what this is, and then we will look into how you feel and your intentions with this person. Let's start with the two of wands. The Knight of Wands, they are really rushing, and we see also the Three of Wands. So expect this to actually happen